grind into orbit from right here at Space Station Chino Grinder. Riders, we have gone to Houston. They've entered the launch code and it was approved, as we will now launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, andiamo! Let's go! Sending off a monster group here. It is on like Donkey Kong as we send off the fine and grind all the humanity.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is the 2024 Chino Grinder 40-mile fine grind race. We're getting a little bit of a slow start in the back here, and that is 100% my poor planning that I do every year at this race. I didn't get to the start chute until about 30 seconds before we started, which is an improvement over last year, because last year I don't think I got there until a minute and a half after everyone had already started. Either way, we got a little bit of catching up to do here, and I am towards the back, and this is a 78-person starting chute, I believe, so a little bit of work to do there. We also got some fellow riders in front of us. We got Kayla in the blue helmet there, and then coming up on the right side in the orange shirt is Mr. Johnny Diaz, aka Jahonies. He's getting some cool action shots of us. He actually placed first in this race on the 20-mile. This was his first Chino Grinder, so shout out to him. Good job, Johnny. Hey, Kayla.
Hi. Have fun.
Yeah, you too. On your right side. So one thing to mention, if you've never done this race before, is the washboard roads are absolutely brutal. Your hands will be killing you by the time this race is done, I promise you that. Johnny and I had pre-rode this part of the course the day before, and I had kind of figured out that the right side was where I wanted to be, right along the berm where no tire tracks usually hit. That wasn't exactly working today. Just, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, or I was just too much in the gotta get ahead mode, but I couldn't find a good line. You can see we switched back and forth a couple different times all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason to where the washboard is, it's just there. So once you make your way past this kind of long, flat section, you start to get into some minor climbs here and there. It kind of just turns into a hilly mess, if that makes any sense. It's not super, super hard climbs. They're just annoying climbs. It's a lot of up and down, a lot of false flats, so you feel like you're going straight on a flat level, but you're really not. You're kind of still climbing. That kind of goes on for a while, I think, until you get to the first checkpoint at the 10-mile turnaround. So I know the GoPro doesn't exactly do it justice here, but the high desert plain grassiness that's going on here, it's really pretty in this moment for some reason. I just remember looking around thinking, this is nice, this is relaxing, although I'm also dying at the same time. Now starting right here is where things start to get really sketchy, but also really, really fun. Now I'm running 38C tires. I don't have the best grip in the world going down these hills as fast as I am, which makes it really fun. And you can even hear me chuckle a few times here as I go over some bumps and washboard, and I'm thinking to myself, why am I doing this? This is stupid. I'm gonna die. Now somewhere coming up, I hit speeds of 30 plus miles per hour. I don't remember exactly how fast I was going. I just remember looking at Strava after this race and thinking, oh, I was moving. And this is all pretty much downhill until we get to the turnaround point. I was going to make this into a little bit of a montage and add some background music and cut all the sections together. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave it raw. You guys can enjoy it like it is, or you can skip ahead if you don't like the downhill because, you know, you're a boring person. I don't know. Either way, enjoy, and I will catch back up with you in a few minutes.
I'm on your right side. I'm on your right side, right here.
That there, I believe, is the first group to pass me on the way back up, so we're not too far from the turnaround at this point. Now, for whatever reason, I didn't film at the aid station. I don't remember why, which is a shame because I met some real cool people up there. There was a bump a bit back that I didn't show or didn't record that everyone hit, and everyone lost their bottles, and I lost some of my gels and tire levers, and he offered to give me his, which is cool. We also caught back up to Kayla at the top there, and I believe she is right in front of me now, or right behind me, I don't remember.
Almost there, good job. Yep, go for it. Now for the next 20 miles. We're in no man's land. I hate climbing so much. And the rocks don't help. And something on my bike's making a duck sound. Actually, I think my brake is locking up. Interesting. Well, I don't know if you can see that hill, but we gotta climb that. Did a quick pit stop at the aid station. I'd rather be miserable than be miserable and have to pee. It is getting really hot. It's probably like 90. We got about a mile and a half, I think, to the aid station. So we got a total of 12 miles left. And I'm feeling the heat. It's not good. And my hands hurt. But we're doing better than last year, so that's a plus. At this point last year, I was ready to DNF, so.
Actually, it was a little bit more than a mile until the aid station. I was under the impression the race was only 40 miles. It was actually 43 miles. So there was plenty of time for some more misery hill climbing.
I have no energy to pedal, so we're just gonna coast down this bad boy. Oh, yes.
Also, there were a few sections that I guess didn't get filmed leading up to the aid station,
And back to
mostly
final.
a bunch of boring, like really grueling climbs. And I did catch back up to Kayla there, and we kind of worked back and forth for a bit there, just taking turns dying. Ultimately, I think I did pass her getting to the aid station, and we got there about the same time. Then at the aid station, I ended up leaving a couple minutes before she did, I believe.
Thank you, guys. Starting to hit that point of no return. Hello. I'm not necessarily tired. I am, but like, it's just the heat. My legs just don't want to move. I can't even clip in. It takes way too much effort. And my hands are burning. Oh man, why do I do this? Almost there. My neck is cramping. My hands are literally burning. There's so much washboard. It's rubbing my gloves quick enough to literally burn my hands. I've literally burnt through my glove. All right. I just stopped and took a 2-minute break. We're at the part where I physically can't pedal anymore. We're in a very bad spot. Physically and mentally.
I just want to quickly point out that the noise you might hear thumping in the background is not my heartbeat. It's the straw from my hydration pack. It's hanging down, and every time I pedal, my knee is hitting it.
I know I'm not that far away, but it just feels like it is. We made it to the road. I think my camera's overheating right now, so I'm gonna turn this off so I can try to get the finish. Oh, that headwind sucks.
And it's right about here where I started getting double leg cramps, which I've never had before, and I will admit, they're not fun at all. Not at all pleasant.
Oh.
those back along now, next 50, 59, 25 for Denver, Arizona. The silver medal winner, Jeffrey White. Congratulations, Jeffrey.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Here, brother. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah. Good job, Kayla. As soon as we made that final turn, my legs just started cramping, and I'm just like, ah.
I didn't even see you come in, Seth.
I was sitting here. I almost fell off my bike because my leg is cramping so bad.
How'd you fare?
Like 2 minutes before her, I think.
Oh, okay. How was it? Brutal?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the first 20 were fantastic, and then
And then you had to turn around?
the climbing wasn't even the bad part. It was just how rough it was. Like, I literally burnt a hole in my gloves because of how bumpy it was.
I'm surprised they don't have blisters.
I'm going to, I'm sure. I feel like I need to do a post-race breakdown, but it's burrito time first because I'm starving, so we're gonna do that. All right, so I think we finished 3rd out of 3 in my age group, but my only goal today was to actually finish since I have not really raced or ridden much at all this year, and we beat last year's time by 19 minutes, I think. So overall, I'm perfectly okay with those results. I can't complain. Still a super hard race. Still at this time don't think I'd ever do it again, but more than likely I'll end up doing it again next year. I just think they need to move it back like a couple weeks. It's just way too hot. And the washboard is like the worst part, as you've probably seen. I did get blisters on both my hands from the burns, so that's cool. I don't know what place I was in overall. So far, I'm in 49th out of 67. So, not a bad result, considering there was no expectation there. So, I'll take it. Anyway, I'm cooling off now. I put everything away. I can barely move. I gotta get home, and then I gotta get on an airplane in like 15 hours. So, it's gonna be rough. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for checking out the video. Make sure you subscribe for more. I do want to change things on the channel soon, get some more camping type stuff in there, maybe change the channel name not to be just all biking. I have some cool ideas, I think, so hopefully soon I can start doing that, and then we'll go from there. See you guys later.